Yo, yo, yo. I think we live up in this bitch. I think we live. I'm looking for it on my YouTube so I can see the chat and shit. You live. Okay, we live like a motherfucker. Let me get this on my chat. See, I can't even see it on my chat now, but we'll get it up. We'll get it up. I sound like an old man in bed talking to his wife. Like, I'll get it up, baby. Just give me a minute. Shit, we up in this bitch now. This motherfucker's going. What up, Cheddar Bob? How you feeling? How you feeling? Smiley's Garden up in this motherfucker. Automation is freedom. Hope everybody's feeling good, man. Sorry it took a little minute for us to get this started. We were having technical difficulties. None of my videos were playing sound, and they're still not playing sound. But I got my beat machine, so if I want to get down, I could, you know what I'm saying? I could still make it happen no matter what. So I ain't gonna let that technical difficulty bug fuck with me. You feel me? So we making this shit go down today. So man, first of all, I would like to say I appreciate Eagle Gardens for letting me have some fun on his channel with y'all this morning, man. We about to have a really good time. We gonna act stupid. We gonna play some games and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get some good laughs in. But like I say, I just really want to thank Eagle. Really good dude. I gotta say, man, he's the coolest bird that I fucking know. Plain and simple. Eagle's the coolest bird I know. You know, fuck Big Bird, fuck Duck, you know, Daffy Duck and Darkwing Duck. Fuck all the ducks. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the fucking eagles up in this motherfucker. You feel me? You feel me? So, you know, for me, I gotta say, I show a lot of gratitude, and I have a lot of gratitude, I should say, for you allowing me to come over here and hang out with your community and have a good time and shit, man. So, yeah, y'all know it's been a minute since y'all done seen a motherfucker. You know, life has been moving me all over the place. Was taking my kid to fucking aquariums to see fish and shit. So it was kind of fucking with my schedule a little bit. You know what I mean? But I was so happy to get back in this week. And Eagle hit me up earlier this week and was like, yo, you want to get out? I'm like, yo, let's do it this Friday. So fucking hell yeah. Serve a bong hit for that. Speaking of bong hits, I just realized I haven't packed me a motherfucking bowl to smoke yet. Got me a little something. Remember last time I showed y'all that grow that looked all fucked up? Man, the shit came out actually all right. You can't really see it that good, but it came out really good. Can y'all smell this shit? Can y'all smell it? No, you can't smell it. But that's the banana right there, man. That shit came out really good. Between those 4 plants that I showed you guys last time, I got about 80 grams roughly, maybe a little bit more than 80 grams, you know? So I'm happy with that. It's just me smoking it. So I'm like, shit, motherfucker feel like a baller and shit. I be rolling these fat ass Jamaican joints and shit. Ain't even Jamaican, but I be fucking doing it, motherfucker. So, you know, I try to make my shit happen like that. So it's real cool. Right now, what I have though, is I'm growing a white widow strain, right? And I'm growing it in a bootleg earth box. So it's not earth box, but it's like a bootleg version of the mini earth box. And the shit work exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? And I've never done anything like that. I've never used dry amendments for feeding or anything like that. So I'm really excited to see where it's going. It was a little different. I think what I will do though next time is because what I did was I put the seed right inside of the cocoa core, and I'm using worm castings for the first time, motherfuckers. Using some fucking dolomite for the first time. This is a really first time thing. I feel like a virgin just sitting in the orgy. Like, oh shit, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do, motherfucker. So I'm using that shit though. But I put the seed right in, and it's sprouted. Everything's fine, you know. But I think next time I'm gonna start them in a tray and put them inside of the fucking box. Maybe like 3-4 weeks after they start growing. So I'm gonna see. I don't think I'm gonna do the seed though next time. So I'm gonna try to work that out and figure that out. But man, the shit worked. The shit came out cool. I was happy than the motherfucker. So I've been smoking all kind of shit, man. I've been eyes been red, mouth been dry for like the last 3 weeks or something. Shit. I dried my shit in the herbs now dryer. You know what's up with that shit. So I did my shit in there. You know, I don't want to hang dry my shit. Scott, he kill a motherfucker if you find out you hang dry. He like, no, guys, no more hang drying. You know, no more. They're doing it wrong. I'm telling you, they're doing it wrong. I fucking love Scott, man. His personality is fucking electric. He making me feel bad if I even talk about hanging my shirt up. Like, man, I'm gonna hang my shirt. Oh shit, wait a second. I'll be hearing Scott. No hanging, no hanging. Oh, fucking okay. I put my shirt in your dryer. Goddamn. So he got me just with a phobia of hanging anything, man. I'd be on the fucking surfboard. Motherfucker be like, hang 10. No hanging. I'd be fuck, no, I ain't hanging 10. I'm in the dryer. So He got me, with a little phobia of that shit, but it's all good. It's all good. I like I say, I like Scott. I love seeing him on his lives and shit. He has a really dope personality. He came on my channel. We did a fucking interview one time. So that shit was super duper dope. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. So, but yeah, man. Also just celebrated me 40th birthday. That was really cool to do that. Had a lot of self-evaluating to do. I was like, fuck, you 40. What the fuck have you been doing with yourself? Now, I will say I've been taking care of myself physically. You know what I mean? I could be doing better. I've been taking care of myself physically, but I had to just really reevaluate my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many of you motherfuckers are doing good with your New Year's resolution? Like, I'm up. How many motherfuckers just been failed already? Because you at the beginning of the year, you be like, you know what? This year, I'm saying goodbye to all of my old tendencies. And then 2 weeks later, you the same motherfucker on the couch that she was talking about 14 days ago. You feel me? So I'm just curious if anybody's actually sticking to their New Year's resolutions. So what I will tell you, because I've been fucking up on mine so far, but what I will tell you is if you fucking up on your New Year's resolution, you're already doing better than the motherfuckers who didn't even make a New Year's resolution. You feel me? Like some motherfuckers don't even try to plan to have a better life. And it doesn't matter if we're talking financially, if we're talking socially, mentally, emotionally, physically. It doesn't matter. If you don't plan to move forward, you're going to be that motherfucker sitting around just smoking weed all day. And that's all motherfuckers is going to know you for. One of the things that I told myself a long time ago, I said, dog, if when your name come up, people only know you for smoking weed, you're not doing something right with your life. Plain and simple. If your name come up and motherfuckers be like, oh, Mink, oh, that is a weed smoking motherfucker, you're not doing something right. And that's what my life was. And I realized that shit because I show up to house parties, 200-300 people in this mansion. I don't know nobody really, maybe like 10 people. But when I walk in, everybody know me. Everybody like, Big Mink, what up? Hey, buddy, how the fuck these people know me? Gonna find out the other 10 people when my name came up. Oh, Mink is a weed smoking motherfucker. He'll be here. Watch, he smoke us out. So everybody's trying to be my friend because I'm smoking they punk asses out. So once I started realizing that shit, I stopped smoking people out, first of all. So then I lost a lot of associates, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I realized that people only knew me for that. They didn't know how smart I was. They didn't know that I was a musician. They didn't know that I read a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm really into animals. I was going to school to be a veterinarian technician at one point. Like motherfuckers didn't know that. All they knew was that I smoke weed. And so when I started seeing that shit, I told myself, I was like, you know what? I need to start doing something to make myself known for more than just smoking weed. So I encourage any motherfucker that's listening to this shit, make sure you applying yourself a little bit stronger every day so that motherfuckers don't only know you for smoking weed. Now, I'll say it is an honor if someone mentioned your name and they be like, Smiley, that's one growing motherfucker. That motherfucker know how to grow some weed. That's an honor. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers say some shit like that about me. Right now, motherfuckers be like, Mink, he can kill some plants. So, if motherfuckers talking about your craft, that's cool. But smoking weed is not a craft, motherfucker. That's a habit. So let's not tell ourselves that shit is a craft. Like, no, the way I hit the joint, see what I do, most motherfuckers do it like this, but me, I do mine like this. Yeah, come down from the heavens above. So it's a craft to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, motherfuckers. You ain't on that bullshit. Come on. So I just tell the motherfucker, man, if it's something you want to do, start fucking doing that shit. Start fucking walking forward, getting that shit done. I've been telling a lot of motherfuckers lately, make sure that you're balancing out your personalities. Okay. I tell you, you have a high you and you have a sober you. And a lot of us, we fuck around and we try to make the high us do every motherfucking thing. And we wonder why things ain't being accomplished. You got to give your sober you some credit too and let your sober you do some work. I was explaining to motherfuckers on my channel the other day that the analogy of that to me is when you play a video game and you playing like, Street Fighter and versus DC or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, maybe mixing it up. So you could be Superman and fucking Ken, you feel me? And so you on the same team. Motherfuckers be using Ken like that's the high you. Just Ken, bye. He taking all these hits, his fucking energy going down and shit, right? But sometimes you need to tag in the sober you and let the sober you come in and kick some ass. You feel me? So I just tell motherfuckers, do this shit make the synergy between the high you and the sober you work together to get you going. And I told motherfuckers, for me, I hate paperwork. I hate fucking paperwork. The sober me has to do that. The high me is not thinking about no motherfucking paperwork. Like my wife is constantly on, where's the shit for the LLC? Oh shit, you should ask me that right before I did this, because sober me would have answered that shit. You know, I be on that shit because I don't like doing that shit. So I know when there's business that needs to be taken care of, I probably shouldn't smoke until I get that business taken care of, right? My wife like, yeah, right, bitch, you be still smoking. I know, but I'm just saying, you gotta let the sober you put some fucking work in and stop relying on weed to fix every motherfucking problem that you have, because it's just not gonna work. That's why you keep having these fucking problems. I smoke because I'm depressed. I smoke because I have anxiety. Clearly, you haven't fixed the fucking problem if you have to smoke again tomorrow for the same fucking issue. So a lot of the times, the issues that we dealing with is us not being honest with ourselves. Plain and simple. We're not being honest with ourselves. What we do is we listen to people that tell us the things that we want to hear. Oh, you got a back issue? You should smoke this strain. That'll take care of it. And then you got me, like, yeah, you can smoke it, but you still gonna be 50 pounds overweight, putting that stress on your back that you ain't stretched in I don't know how many motherfucking years. So how about we stretch your back out, fucking have you reduce some weight, and then when you smoke weed, you'll realize you just enjoy smoking weed. It ain't got shit to do with your back. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm all about fix the problem. Don't rely on weed and cannabis, to be fucking making our lives better. That's giving us a bad name. We got to move forward with our lives. And we have to make sure that we're minimizing the things that distract us. It don't have to be weed. You could be addicted to porn, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You could be addicted to hanging with your stupid ass friends that ain't getting you nowhere. Like motherfuckers have different addictions. And it's worse that if you addicted to watching porn, jack off before you go out with your friends that ain't doing nothing for you, and then you smoke weed. You got 3 areas that's fucking your motherfucking ass up. So we got to be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just really one of those type of people. If anybody knows me, I am very, 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 very conscious of my actions. And I encourage other people to be conscious of their actions too. Don't try to fit in. Don't try to fit in. There's a huge section in this cannabis community that all they talk about is how much can you smoke? How much can you smoke? Smoke this. I smoke before this. I smoke before that. I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. You know what I'm saying? And, like I say, I have days where I'm like, motherfucker, today you ain't going to see me without some smoke coming out my nostrils. You know what I'm saying? I have those days, but you can't do that shit all the time. There's a time and place for everything, right? And it's up to you to be that mature one to know where the time is, where the place is. You making $13 an hour because you're working somewhere that don't drug test. That's a problem. You got kids, you got a wife, and you making $13 an hour because you don't want to stop smoking to go take a drug test. If that ain't some simple-minded, selfish bullshit, I tell you right now, from father to father, you are a piece of shit. Plain and simple. Because you're being selfish, not wanting to put your family forward because you want to be on some weed bullshit. Right. I remember I went and I had to go get a phlebotomy certification because I was working at this place where I was doing biometric health screenings and I was making pretty cool money. You feel me? But I realized if I got this certification, I could make more. So I was contemplating it, and somebody told me that you might have to get drug tested. And I was like, for real? I was like, I didn't see it nowhere in the paperwork. Right. And when I went to take the class, the guy said something about a drug test. And when he said it, I was like, excuse me. I was like, do you mean drug test at the end of the course? And he was like, no, when you apply for jobs to be a phlebotomist. I was like, oh, whoo. And it was like a percentage of the class was like, oh man, cool. And it seemed like everybody was like, ah. But I asked myself after, I was like, damn, well, you already paid the money for the class. If you would have to stop smoking, would you do it? You know what I'm saying? And I had to contemplate this shit if I would do it for the betterment of my family, Now, I'll be honest, I was very happy I didn't have to stop smoking. The job I was with, they didn't test me or anything. It was like, nah, you here. You know what I'm saying? But actually at that job, they did drug test me for 1 gig for me to do biometric health screenings at a hospital. And I was like, motherfucker, you could fucking dry my piss and smoke that shit. You could extract shit, all kind of stuff. Like, I don't know if you want me And what they did, they basically hid my test from the hospital and told them that I came back, negative. I was like, whoa, that shit was crazy. They out of town. They out of business now. You see how they was running their shit. But I say all that just to say, man, it is super important to make sure. And that's the thing. There's so many ways to pass drug tests nowadays. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But then I do challenge a person. If you're getting your life doing something that can make the life better for you and your family, are we going to risk it on a kit? Because all kits do have a margin of error. Every method for passing a drug test, and I'll tell you this from someone who's had to test people for shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving motherfuckers cotinine tests. There's a margin of error that's there for everything for a motherfucker to be able to skew some results on the test. So I just challenge a person to say, am I that selfish or that irresponsible that I won't take a little bit of time? And I know some people might argue, well, this is medicine for me. If that's the argument, it is what it is. I'm not here to change nobody about their medications or what they feel is medication. But for motherfuckers who are looking at this from a different standpoint of view, I just say, challenge yourself to see where's the maturity at? Where's the growth at? You know what I'm saying? Because we can't have the same habit of smoking weed that we had when we was in fucking 8th grade, dog. Come on. He was motherfucking fucking 40 still meeting at the goddamn bleachers for PE to smoke weed. He showed, hey, what's up, guys? Who's fucking this old ass motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? So it's like motherfuckers be having these same habits. We be doing that shit with food, still eating fucking ding dongs and shit like that. And ooh, here's an ice cream cone. You know what I'm saying? Like we still do the same shit. Like, so I just, like I say, man, I really be big on us just really being on ourselves and seeing where we can have improvement for. You know what I'm saying? And who we're surrounding ourselves with. Are we surrounding ourselves with motherfuckers that's trying to make us move forward? You know what I'm saying? Because I think as the green community, we some smart motherfuckers. Like, keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? We give ourselves a fucking, hand clap. Shit. We fucking smart motherfuckers. We bold in the motherfucker, right? Don't it take a smart, bold person to make a change? Ain't that two of the dope ingredients that's needed? You got to be smart. And when I say smart, I ain't talking about book smart, motherfucker. Smart means you figure that shit out. That's all smart is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asking you to solve a problem as big as this backdrop. You got me fucked up. I can't do that shit. I can't solve a problem this fucking, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying smart is being able to accomplish your goal and then having the balls to fucking do it. Imagine if you was that one person that came along in your family and you made your family from there on millionaires and financially taken care of. Imagine that shit. Wouldn't that be the dopest thing to be able to wake up and open your eyes and say, I'm the one who changed the financial path of my family. Period. That's the dopest feeling a motherfucker could ever have, right? And that's a goal. That's a goal and a feeling that I'm reaching for, is to be able to be that motherfucker that wakes up and say that. And I've been talking to people about asking yourself, what would the future you say to you right now? So if you could talk to the you from 10 years from now, what do you think he would say to you right now? What would she say to you? Would they say you did a hell of a job? Or are you doing a hell of a job? Or would they say, motherfucker, get your punk ass up, go in that refrigerator, empty out all that bullshit food, because we had a stroke 3 years ago, asshole, and I've been living with this shit for 3 years. Get yourself together. You think that's what the future you might say to you? Would the future you tell you, I know you wasn't spending $200-300 a month on weed, and our fucking kid doesn't have a college fund if that's where you want to send your child, but I would say your kid doesn't have an investment fund. But you spending $200 a month on weed, and you went 18 years and didn't give that child no money to fucking invest. You simple-minded, selfish bastard, right? So these are the real talks that real men and real women have with themselves. They don't have the conversations of how can I shift my money to go buy weed. That's not the conversation of a grown fucking adult that handles their business. Plain and simple. So I challenge everybody, be honest with yourself, talk with yourself, see where you fucking up. Because the truth is, players fuck up. I fuck up all the time. Anybody who knows me know I say that shit all the time. Man, players fuck up shit. Fuck up all the time. But it's about correcting that fuck up. There's a difference between fucking up and being a fuck up. You feel me? Fucking up is an accidental or, that wasn't the best conscious decision. Being a fuck up is someone who constantly does the same fuck ups over and fucking over. So you got to make sure that where you're at is not in the I'm a fuck up zone. You want to stay in the player's fuck up zone, because in the player's fuck up zone, that's where people learn. You know what I'm saying? You learn from your mistakes. Everyone has heard that goddamn comment before. You learn from your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. You learn from your failures. So the players fuck up. Those dudes and those chicks, they always moving forward. But the fuck ups, they the ones motherfuckers be like, ah, shit. Here come Tyrone. Fuck him. Everybody hide your shit. Put your fucking VCI away. He gonna steal your shit. Like a motherfucker like a VCI. I'm just saying. I told you I turned 40, goddammit. I used to have an old beta machine, goddammit. So I'm just saying, man, we just got to be mindful and shit. We got to be very conscious of what we're doing. And, you know, we don't want to be on that bullshit, man, because being on that bullshit, that shit is easy. Bitching out on shit, that shit is easy. You know how easy it is to say no to going to do something? Like, imagine that. Right now, it's 58 motherfuckers in here. And if I said, hey, let's go run for 3 miles, you know how many motherfuckers would bitch out of that and be like, hell nah. Even the guy suggesting it would bitch out. I ain't going for no fucking 3-mile run right now. It's easy to bitch out. It's hard to go towards something that you know you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you got to be very mindful of the people that you hang with, because you'll hang with these people, and these people, they will help you stay stagnant, because the further you go, the further behind they are. So it's easier to encourage somebody to be a failure just like you. So you got to watch the friends you keep. You know, the easiest emotion to spread and for people to receive is fear. Did you know that? Think about that. The other day, Cancun. There's videos, people running everywhere, thinking they getting shot at. It was a sign that fell over. Some teenager knocked over a sign. And motherfuckers scattered and thought that it was a shooting. Right? All these people. Look how quick that fear spread. But then you could be walking through the goddamn the same airport, and it could be a guy sitting there playing the most beautiful sound you've ever heard, and people just walk right by it. Some people might stand there, but the high percentage of people there, it doesn't even interrupt their day. But fear, that will wake your punk ass up. So if you hanging with people who are constantly putting their fears on you of what you can and can't do due to their restrictions, because that's what people do when they look at a situation, they put themselves in those shoes. And then when they get there, they feel uncomfortable in that position that you're trying to do. And they be like, you shouldn't do this because this isn't going to work. This is really hard to do. Then you got to worry about this. Then you got to worry about that. And those type of people, they the punk ass people you need to just check you off, check you off, check you off, check you off. You need some bold motherfuckers in your life, because that's what it give you the testicular fortitude to do the things you're supposed to do. That's what it give you the tits to go do what you're supposed to do. You feel me? So I tell anybody, man, make sure you got your right surroundings. And make sure you are the right surroundings for motherfuckers, because a lot of motherfuckers, you might be that shitty ass friend trying to blame everybody else. I got to check my friends. Bitch, you got to check yourself as a friend, motherfucker. What are you talking about? So I'm just saying, motherfuckers got to think, man. Motherfuckers got to think. Ain't your soul grows at a 3-mile stroll? I'm down with that. Hey, man, shit. I'll meet you at the finish line. He's gonna be like, Mink, how you get here so quick? I'm like, oh, I was running. What you mean? Motherfucker got me on tape calling Uber. Like, motherfucker, that's you. You just jumped in the Uber. I'm not a long distance runner like that, man. I'm not a long distance runner. But you know, I try to do my thing. Try to do my thing. Let's see. Don't forget to hit up the American one and tell them happy birthday. Happy birthday to the American one. Had to sing happy birthday to somebody's mama earlier. Oh man, yeah, don't be a naysayer, man. Those naysayers, those punk ass motherfuckers, you never want to hang with. You know what I mean? So I try to make sure, like, that's one thing I appreciate about my wife, man. She fucking pumping me up to do shit. I always be like, man, my wife, she'd make a horrible guy gangster, right? Like if you get mad, you like, man, you know what? I'm about to go shoot everybody. My wife be like, yeah, fuck them. Oh, I was just playing. So when I say I'm gonna do something, she be like, yeah, smash that shit. I'm like, oh, okay. And I was like, I'm gonna start going live every morning. She's like, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna do an hour show every day. Yeah. I was like, damn, now I gotta do that shit. So she be pumping motherfuckers up. But that's what you want. You want somebody that's gonna pump you up to go do your shit. If you ain't got a hype man in your life, man, it's hard. It's hard. It's fucking hard. You have to have people that pump you up and push you forward. My wife does. My fucking son does that shit. A couple months ago, we was broadcasting from the beach and shit, and he wanted to get up with me and go. So we walking around in the, at like 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, looking for a spot for me to set up. You feel me? And he was like, man, he just out of nowhere, just your show is really, really grown. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, my son, he always be bouncing around. He'll never just really talk to you normal, right? This day he was just talking normal in the morning. It might have been just early, so he wasn't up yet, but he was just like, nah, he said it's really grown. He said, just from when you used to do it, like just using your phone and stuff. He was like, but now you got like a whole setup of all of your stuff and you're doing it here at the beach. He's like, I just think it's really cool to just see how much it's grown. And I'm like, God damn, motherfucker. So that made me want to grow my shit some more. You know what I'm saying? So you want to have those people around you that's fucking pumping you up. You feel me? To do your shit. Like, fuck that shit. Why kick it with motherfuckers that want you to suck at life like them? Motherfuckers, hey, let's go to the club. Let's go and drink. Bitch, I'm on a fucking budget and I'm on a diet. I can't spend money and I can't eat what that money would be buying. Like, what the fuck? I'm trying to get myself together. These motherfuckers don't never be asking you about that shit, asking you if you going to a party, but they don't never talk to you about no stocks. They don't talk to you about no crypto, NFT. They don't talk to you about nothing that's going to actually make you move forward. If you got a group of homies, and I ain't even got a group of homies like this, if you ain't got a group of homies that's willing to invest money with you, you really need to reevaluate your circle. Only kick it with people who's going to push you forward. If you hanging with motherfuckers because they fun to go to the club and to a restaurant with, you are stupid. I'm sorry. You need to kick it with motherfuckers that's pushing you forward financially, pushing you forward emotionally, pushing you forward with your goals. You probably got friends that don't know what your inner goals are. You got the wrong circle. If you got these goals in your mind and things that you would like to be, you in the wrong circle if nobody around you knows them. For me, I tell people what I want to do because I only want people around me that's going to support me. And if you're not supporting what I do, it's easy for me to tell you to fuck off because I don't need you. And a lot of times you don't realize people that aren't supporting you, they're probably taking something from you. You know what I'm saying? And I realized it would be people taking marijuana from me. Some people back when I was a stripper, they just loved hanging with me so they could tell people, oh, the homie, he a stripper. They just like to tell girls that shit just to see the reactions and talk to girls and shit. Motherfuckers be using me for that. When I was doing music, motherfuckers was using me for making beats for them. The minute I said I wasn't making beats for free, nobody was calling me. My little two-way wasn't going off. Motherfuckers, remember back in the day, you have a two-way, you call an 800 number a human pickup, and you be like, yeah. Tell Sandra that I was thinking about her. And you hear the girl, I was thinking about you, and I can't wait to see you next weekend. And I can't wait to see you next weekend. Let me make sure I got this right. I was just thinking about you, and I can't wait to see you next weekend. You like, yeah. So it used to be those type of pagers and shit that I used to have, right? And as soon as I shut down my motherfucking studio, wasn't nobody fucking calling that 800 number. I turned that motherfucker off because it was nobody hitting me up because I wasn't doing shit for free no more. I had like maybe 2 homies that stuck around, and I'm talking out of like a whole hood. And when I say a hood, I'm talking a hood of gangsters. So it was a hood. I was a producer for a fucking gang, and once I stopped doing that shit for free, one of the dudes tried to come back and rob me. I'm dead fucking serious. Motherfucker came back with 2 or 3 of his homies like a few weeks later and straight tried to rob. But he didn't know, who he was fucking with. But I'm just saying, the motherfucker came back and tried to rob a motherfucker. So I start realizing, man, motherfuckers will try their best to fucking use you for whatever they can be comfortable with. So you got to watch that shit. Don't be smoking motherfuckers out for free and all that bullshit. Because I'm telling you, they fucking vampires, man. They're fucking vampires. So just be mindful of your shit, players. Be mindful of your shit. Yeah. So, man, shit, let's get into some games and stuff, goddammit. If you in this bitch, hit the like button, man. We got 51 motherfuckers and motherfuckers in here and only 29 likes, at least from what I can see. So let's go on and hit that like button, players. Yeah, man. Let's get some games going. Started playing a game the other day where it's like Hangman, Wheel of Fortune. And when I did it on my channel, I think I made it a little too easy. These motherfuckers, everybody want to be a Sherlock homeboy. You know what I mean? So I'm going to see if I made them hard enough for you guys. Hopefully none of y'all can guess this shit. That's always my goal, is to stomp the room. So let's start with the first one. My music isn't working for some reason, so y'all just gonna have to bear with me. On my videos, it's not. I can play shit from my shit over here, but over there it's not working. So you're just gonna have to bear with a player. All right. So it's just like Wheel of Fortune, but I kind of give you a little bit of a clue, and I'll give you a couple letters or maybe one letter on each word. You feel me? And then if you can figure it out, you put that shit down inside the goddamn chat. Let's see how this shit goes. So let's see. How should we start out? Category is MILF. Category is MILF. What do you think the answer is? I don't know why y'all can't hear the music, but it is what it is. So what y'all think? What we got there? Category is MILF. Justin says Peggy Bundy. Big me money. Yo, yeah, somebody's like Peggy Bundy. And you guys are right. Peggy Bundy. Ancient soul like Janet Jackson. Hey man, we gotta, gotta give you oh wait, I got a little thing coming over here. Let me see if I can get it. Oh no. Oh sorry. I was like, I might be able to make the music work. Eagle and I was trying to get this music to work like a motherfucker, and it just wouldn't work. So we was like, oh well, fuck it, oh well. Fuzzy like Clue, Mink like thick ones. Hey man, I don't discriminate against none of them. I fuck with the big girls. Well, I told you, what was that Lil Wayne and what's his face? I think it was Drake. He was like, yeah, that's right. I like my girls BBW, type that want to suck you dry and then eat some lunch with you. So thick that everybody else in the room is so uncomfortable. Ass on Houston, Texas, but the face looked just like Claire Huxtable. Oh, so yes, I fuck with the big girls. I be riding that wave, motherfucker. Like, quit playing. You know what I'm saying? I was telling these motherfuckers earlier. I was like, man, motherfuckers used to always ask me back in the day, like, man, how you be getting all these girls? I'd be like, cuz you got these high ass standards. I got just regular standards. Like, you freaky? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Fuck it. I ain't never stuck my dick in nobody's six pack. So fuck all that. I like, man, I'm about to have some fun, motherfucker. So yeah, I get with him. I get with him. But yeah, Peggy Bundy, man, she was a shit. I was watching Married with Children yesterday, and I was like, God damn. She came out in a nightgown. I was like, man, Al is tripping. Yeah, that's just me. That's just me. I watched that show, and I think it's real funny because I'm like, he used to diss the shit out of like Marcy, and the shit he would say, I'm like, there's no way he could say that shit today. Talking about she ain't got no titties and stuff like that. And motherfucker said, clearly, if you were to breastfeed, the child would starve to death because you don't have anything in those. I was like, that's fucked up. Oh yeah, Al Bundy, he's a shit. He's a shit. Shout out to Al Bundy. All right. Next one. The clue is stomach pain. The clue is stomach pain. What do you think we have there? Yo, Jay the grower, what up? The clue is stomach pain. Like how I got the weed hanging. That's what I was telling my channel. I was like, man, and Scott from Herbs Now saw that. He'd be like, Mink, no hang drying. Like, no, man, it was just for hangman, dude. Oh, shit. Let's see. Stomach pain. Y'all ain't getting this shit. Y'all not getting this shit. He said making minimum wage and hate. That was what that show was about. Stomach pain. What we got? What we got? Yeah, I got y'all motherfuckers on that one. It's holding a fart. I'm stupid. Y'all gotta forgive me. Motherfuckers like, I don't know what that is, man. Y'all gotta forgive me, man. I be on some stupid shit sometimes. I be on some real stupid shit. So yeah, holding a fart. So my bad, my bad. I said the clue was stomach pain. I'm dumb. I need to pack me something to smoke. Shit. I got this other one. I don't know if it's charged, actually. I think it's packed though. That one is packed. Let me see if it might not happen. Oop, I think we got some action. I think we got action. Let that motherfucker heat up. Ancient Soul said, all I got was tumbleweed. Yeah, man, you know, I was just trying to see what I could do. I be thinking of some stupid shit sometimes. Stupid shit. Y'all gotta forgive me. All right, man. So hopefully this shit work. Oh yeah, I think it's on. Give me a second. I haven't really used this one in a while. Oh yeah, it's hidden. It's hidden. My bad. I should have some elevator music for y'all, huh? It takes this vape a minute to heat up the way I like it. So it takes a minute to hit it the way I like to hit it. So while I do this, let's get this next question cracking. Oops, not that one. My bad. Same one. There we go. The clue, dodging a bullet. The clue, dodging a bullet. Oh, this shit hitting now. What y'all got? What y'all got? Dodging a bullet. I think the house is winning on this game. Y'all didn't have nothing on the last one. I don't think y'all got it on this one either, players and playettes. Yeah. Out of there. He's like, something out of there. Fuzzy, like, damn, man, come on, play. I don't know. Dodging a bullet is the pull-out method. And your pull-out game got to be tight. If you got a weak pull-out game, you're going to be coming up with a little sitting around on Mari and shit. I gotta forgive me again. Shredder's like, man, I never like guessing games. My man's name is Shredder, man. That's the dopest villain name ever is Shredder. Or even if you put the Shredder. But Shredder, especially when he became Super Shredder, when he had the ooze, shit. But Shredder was the shit. You know what I'm saying? I always wondered how he was able to get all those dudes to join the Foot, you know? Like, talk about having control over motherfuckers. Come on. To join the Foot and you went and fought the Turtles? You just saw the Turtles whoop the shit out of like 80 other dudes, and you thought they was gonna be tired when they got to your ass number 81. All of a sudden, you can do it. Fuck that shit. You went to the same fucking karate class that the rest of the Foot went to. He whooped the shit out of them. They gonna whoop the shit out of your ass too. So I don't know. I don't think I would have joined the Foot. I would have been trying to be like April O'Neil's assistant or some shit. Fuck all that. All right. So got another game. This one is called Truth or All Cap. Basically saying, am I lying or am I telling the truth? Yeah. try to say all caps, sound like the young hipsters and shit. That's TikTok language, I guess. I don't know. But hey, speaking of TikTok, have you seen motherfuckers doing that moonwalks sideways thing where they like sliding, going sideways, looking like they just stepping on like roaches and fire and shit? We started doing that shit last night. Oh, we felt like idiots. It's actually fun though. So I'll tell you, if you want to have some fun, you want to release yourself, just have a good time. Fucking go and try and do a TikTok challenge with your family. Just try to do one of the dances. You ain't got to post it. Just try and do it. And I swear to God, you'll get a good laugh and you'll feel real stupid too. But you're gonna get a good laugh. But I've been doing stuff to like just free myself lately. We're gonna get to the game, but I want to share this shit with you guys. I've been doing shit to free myself lately, and I suggest you guys do it too because that shit feels so good. So one of the things that I did the other day, haven't done this in fucking forever. I don't even think I've ever done what I was actually doing. I fucking went and I just started putting on some rock music, right? And I fucking just literally start rocking the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking headbanging, have the dreads going around. And my daughter loves that shit. So I'm fucking doing that, fucking just jumping all over the place, mosh pitting with my wife in the fucking living room and shit. And it literally, I put on that, the first one I put on was fucking System of a Down, You Fig. That why don't you go outside and beat them. I start playing that shit. So you know that shit gets you fucking hyped up. I'm like, you and me should go outside and love that shit, right? Then go to Chop Suey. I go down my whole thing of that. Then I go back. I go to some fucking Sum 41. And then I go to Alien Ant Farm. You know, but we fucking just having a fucking amazing time in the living room, just fucking literally just rocking out. So I just, you know, it just advise you probably ain't just jumped around and went crazy for a long fucking time. And when you do it, you're going to feel different. You're going to be like, damn, that shit was fun, man. So I encourage motherfuckers, get up and do some fucking stupid, silly, fun shit, but fucking rock the fuck out and have a good time. You feel me? That's why motherfuckers make these type of songs. They do it for you to rock out to. You know what I'm saying? So fucking rock out to it, goddammit. Just sitting there driving in your car, listening to heavy metal, looking all normal and shit. Fuck that shit. Play that shit in your living room and fucking go crazy. We had the doors open and shit. It was all nighttime. I was like, fuck that. So anyway, getting into this game, players and playettes. We getting into this game, all right? What we gonna do is we gonna use Blue Blitz. Like, I can't use my leg as a. You got a broken leg? That sucks. Sorry. I'm gonna glue it back together. No, seriously, man. Quick healings. So, man, yeah. So I show you guys something. You guys tell me if you think I'm lying like a motherfucker, or if you think a motherfucker is telling the truth. So let's start. We'll start with this. My parents thought my daughter was a werewolf. My parents thought my daughter was a werewolf. I wish y'all could hear the music because it got like that investigative music and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Those murder shows, it got that feel to it, but y'all can't hear it. It sucks. But my parents thought my daughter was a werewolf. Think that shit true? Think that shit is a lie. Ancient Soul says that shit is true. Jason says, that's cap, motherfucking lying. And like, Igor's like, I think that shit is true. Ultimate Acres Team Whoop. You saw my daughter doing a handstand on top of Styles' van and shit. Oh shit. Motherfuckers like true, false, true. Well, I will tell you, my parents thinking my daughter was a werewolf is actually true. And I know your mind, you guys are thinking, dumbass parents, it's okay to think it. I don't even take offense. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So my wife, we have an 18-month, 19-month, whatever the fuck she is. Her birthday is in July. She'll be 2. Do the math yourself. So she'll be 2 in July. So when we first had the baby, this was during COVID, right? So you can't have people at the hospital, which I was so happy because when we first had our baby, my son, man, everybody was in that motherfucker. I was like, I don't even know you. Who are you? It was like everybody just showed up, right? So with this one, you couldn't do that. So it was dope. And so I told everybody, I said, look, I'm not going to send no pictures out to nobody. I'm not putting her on social media. The first person she's going to meet outside of the nurses, outside of, my wife and I, is going to be her brother. I wanted my son to see her first before anyone saw her. I didn't want him seeing her first through a picture. I didn't want any of that. I wanted his first emotion to be his first emotion in real life so he could get that connection with his little sister. It was just something I wanted, right? My wife was okay with it. She agreed to it. Okay, that's fine. Boom, bow. She has the baby. So what I did, I don't know if you guys have ever done this. Just if you can, just Google werepups. It's a lady that makes baby werewolves for as puppets. I took that picture and I sent that shit to my family, my moms, my pops, my brothers. And it was like, hey, Gemma's here. And I sent them the werewolf picture. So later on, my mother is texting me that night and she's like, if you need to talk, I'm here for you. And I'm looking at the text and, my wife, I tell her, I'm like, she's saying if I need to talk, she's here for me. And I had no clue what the fuck she's talking about. I was like, I don't even know how to respond to that. And my wife was like, say thank you. And I was like, thank you. And then she sent me another text asking how my wife was doing emotionally or some shit. And I was like, huh? I'm not getting this shit at all. So then once we get out the hospital, they released us like 2 hours later, it seemed, just because of COVID. Take my wife home. I go to pick my son up from my parents' house. I walk in, my father, he has this just horrible look on his face. And he's like, I'm really sorry. And I was like, for what? And then he was like, you know what? I don't want to start any arguments. So, it's okay. And I was like, an argument? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, nothing. So then I'm saying this to my mother. I'm like, what is he talking about? And then she was like, I don't know. And then she was like, so is that, asking my wife, Andrea, she's like, is she doing okay? And I was like, yeah, she cool. And the way she was asking, I'm like, what the fuck? So then we're walking out and I said something to the effect of that picture and sending it to one of my brothers. And I was like, yeah, I sent that fool that picture. And he talk about, oh, the baby has your teeth. And my mom was like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah, that werewolf picture thingy. And she's like, what? We thought that was really her. These motherfuckers thought my wife gave birth to a fucking werewolf. They said they went and looked up all kind of shit. And they're like, there is a condition close to it. And they got they had all this information on how to deal with having a baby werewolf, I guess. I couldn't believe that shit. That was the funniest shit I had ever heard of all life. I was like, what the fuck? I swear, just look up werepups and you'll see it's like werepup dolls. If you put that in on Google, you'll see that shit. You'll be like, what the effing fuck? And I mean, they look real, but I mean, yeah, it's a fucking werewolf. I mean, it don't look like a real baby. It look like a real fucking werewolf. Why the fuck would somebody give birth to that? And now I'm understanding why she like, oh, are you okay? If you need to talk. I'm like, why the fuck I need to talk to you? You didn't, what? I didn't, what? It didn't make sense. What's so fucking, but now I was like, oh shit. So yeah, that was actually, a true story, motherfucker. It's a true story. All right, so shit. I got another one. All right, let's see which one I'm gonna do. I dated a prostitute. Is that true? Or is that motherfucker lying? I've dated a prostitute. A working girl. A hooker. I dated a prostitute. Jason just say it's true. He like, you said you was a thought with low standards. Well, like false. She's like, but it could be true. She like, you gotta sound like you probably put your dick in everything. Like, oh, that's a sexy pencil sharpener you have there. Oh shit. I dated a prostitute. And Jess is like, who hasn't, motherfucker? Everybody dated one for at least 45 minutes. Even the shredder has said it. He's like, I turned the Foot Clan into prostitutes all the time. Liar, liar, crotch on fire. Actually, true. Good thing crotch wasn't on fire. I actually did. And I'm going to tell you, what happened? This was some bullshit, right? So this girl, I had known this girl since we were like 18 and 19, right? We was fucking around back then. Whatever, stop fucking around. This bitch, she had a motherfucker show up to my house with a gun. She had two dudes show up to my house with a gun at different points. That was me being stupid, right? That's why I tell people don't keep repeating your same cycles, right? So this is our first span. We kicked it. She had some dude show up to my shit with a pistol. Boom, boom, boom. I stopped fucking with her, right? Obviously. And so then we lost contact. We got back in contact. By this time comes around, I'm stripping, right? And I want to throw strip parties, but I want them to be mixed strip parties. I want to have it where you have one section where it was guy strippers for chicks, and the other section you have female strippers for dudes. It was a concept from a club called Olympic Gardens in Vegas that I got this concept from, right? So I'm saying I want to do this shit, and I'm telling her that I want to do this. And she's like, oh, yeah, I know where you could get the girls. And I'm like, what? This bitch she introduced me to Craigslist, right? So she's like, oh, you go in the little ads and those girls saying double D's, this and that. I'm like, oh, these bitches is with it. Okay. So I'm thinking that, you know, these is just models, you know. I didn't say give you blowjob for $3, but this was back in the day. They'd say, you know, 1 hour for 100 roses. They'd say roses instead of dollars, you know what I'm saying? So they would be saying shit like this. So I'm thinking like, okay, she got the game. And then as time goes, because she had come into town to hang out with me for like a week or so. As time goes, then she said that her and her sister, they would go around and do erotic massages, right? And I was like, okay, I wasn't tripping, you know what I'm saying? I'm stripping. I'm like, it's cool, make that money. So then as time keeps going, she keeps saying to stuff about, she just knew too much about Craigslist, right? Just way too much. She fucking Craigslistologist and shit, you know? I'm like, God damn. So when we were in the car, it was back when you had them Nextel chirps, the boop, boop, and somebody could just walkie-talkie in on you. Some dude was like, bloop, bloop, where you at? Just like that. And then she was like, and she grabbed the phone and she tried to say low. She was like, I'm with my boyfriend. And then she pressed the thing and then said, I'll call you back. And I peeped the whole game. So when she said I'm with my boyfriend, it wasn't really activated. And then she pressed it and said, I'll contact you later or something. And then she was like, oh, that's just one of my friends or something like that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, So then later on, I see her go on her voicemail and she put that code in. A player beamed in on that shit. I was like, bitch, I got your ass. So we kicked it. She left. She goes back to the state that she was from. Immediately when I know she jumped on that airplane, I know she turned the phone off. Put the code in. What's this bitch talking about? It was all kind of dudes in that fucking shit talking about, oh, and I forgot her fake name. She had some fake name. And they was like, oh, I can't wait to see you again. The last time the way you gave me a blowjob was amazing. And I'm sitting here listening to it. I'm like, and then I was like, I was like Ace Ventura with a plunger, like, I was trying to get myself clean when I burnt my clothes and just cried in the shower. I was like, my dick was all in her, but no condom. So the next morning, I'm waking up, checking my dick, like, is there anything on here? Am I good? Am I good? All right, I think I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I'm good. So, bitch had me on one, man. So, you know, I said something to her about, I was like, bitch, how you didn't tell me you was a Craigslist hooker? She was like, what? Huh? I was like, God damn. So that was some bullshit, man. That was some bullshit. And then she went off into getting into porn later. So I don't know. But, you know, but now, you know, I think she's settled down. So you got to be careful, guys. If a girl is introducing you to some shit, and the bitch know a lot about it, you might want to put 2 and 2 together and be like, hold up, bitch, how you know about all this shit? Like, why you got an email already? Like, come on. You got to think about this shit. You got to think about this shit, okay? So yeah, that was it. That's what happened. That's what happened. All right, man. We got another one. We got one more. Let's see. Where's this shit at? Okay, there it is. We got one more. I knew a chimp that ripped his owner's nose off. I'm not saying I knew of a chimp. I actually knew a chimp that ripped his owner's nose off. You think that shit true? Grew up in California. They like, so you just got chimps hanging around. Jason says he thinks that is a fact. Ancient says true. Man, who y'all think I be hanging with? I'm like, yeah, ain't the LA Zoo in LA? Yeah. Real dogs don't pay for cats. Bubbles went mental. He like, yeah, but I hope it wasn't MJ. Oh, if I knew MJ, y'all motherfuckers would have known that a long time ago. I'd be fucking dressed like him. I'd have one dread hanging down in the front. I'd have my voice all high and shit. I'd be like, hey, what's up, motherfuckers? So we're here and we're gonna smoke some weed. Okay. We're gonna get high. So if I knew Michael Jackson, I'd be like that motherfucker. I have a glittery ass blunt. But anyway. So yeah, I knew a chimp that ripped a man's nose off or the owner's nose off. And that story is actually the truth. That shit is actually true, dude. This is a weird fucking story. Okay. You can even look this story up online and shit. It's all over the place. I used to live in a city called La Puente. La Puente is right next door to West Covina. In the city of West Covina, there was a couple, right? And we just always called them Mr. and Mrs. Davis, right? But they would let people come over and they had this chimp, and the chimp's name is Mo. And so we would get to go over there and he would let you pet this chimp. I went over there maybe 5 or 6 times, right? The incident happened where Mo got out and he ended up biting a police officer's hand. 10 years maybe prior to that, he got out and bit a woman. So this is the second incident, roughly, right? And so they ended up taking Mo from the Davises, right? And so as time goes, we're all out there trying to protest for them to bring Mo back. And it was so funny because I told you I used to do beats for like a fucking gang, like a hood, right? And one of the dudes, his name is Pat. Rest in peace to him. He's dead now, but this motherfucker was laughing. He comes in the studio. He was like, "Mink, I saw your ass on the news." And I didn't know that I was seen on the news out there, right? And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "This motherfucker was out there protesting for that fucking monkey." And everybody started laughing. And he was like, I looked and saw his afro. He had all red on. Then he had a red comb in his hair. It looked like a fucking ferret. And he just was going hard. He was like, what the fuck is you out there protesting for that fucking monkey for? Talking shit, right? So some of them, they making jokes. Other ones be like, man, you come in here. He be watching Animal Planet and shit by himself in the studio. He love that shit. And so they making all these jokes and shit, blah, 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 right? So I was hoping to get the fucking monkey back. They never got the monkey back. Fast forward, the Davises, they go to the place that the monkey was being held, the domain, whatever. And they go for Mo's birthday. And so I guess this story, I guess it's not necessarily true, but it's kind of false, but you'll get what happens here. So they go over up to this monkey cage for Mo's birthday, and they come with fucking cake and all this shit, and they're singing happy birthday to Mo. And as they're singing, these two other chimps come, and they come up from the top and they're looking. And then next thing you know, you see them both start running down. It was like some Planet of the Apes shit from what I hear. I wasn't there, you know. So they start running down, and one of the chimps charged the wife and, you know, knocked her over and shit and got on top of her and started going at her. The husband goes and knocks the chimp off, and the wife runs, and the other chimp, they were teenage chimps. They start going at this dude. They fucking bit his fingers off, bit like I think his foot off or some shit, ripped his nose off, all that shit, dude. And the son of the owner of the place, I can't think of the name of what you would call that place, but he ended up having to shoot the chimps. And one of the chimps he shot, and that motherfucker, he shot him once, and that motherfucker kept going. He had to shoot him in the head, you know, to get him down and shit. So it wasn't necessarily the owner, the chimps, like the owner's chimp that got him, but it happened with him. So I guess it's kind of false, but shit, motherfucker's nose got ripped the fuck off. So clearly they didn't get Mo back. But Mo, he didn't indulge in the attacks. He just stepped back. And what they said that it was that the chimps were displaying jealousy. They were jealous of how this chimp was being treated. He was getting way better attention because he came from someone's home. You know what I'm saying? And so it was kind of like some Planet of the Apes ships when Caesar got in there and the other apes was like, fuck this bitch. And they was punking him and shit. It was kind of like one of those situations, except Mo didn't rise up and start talking and all that shit. But, but the guy, he lived through the shit. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't fucking believe it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen him since. I mean, I ain't seen him since I was like fucking 17 or something like that, 16, 17. Cause I was also in homeschool. I was like 17, 18. Cause I did homeschool and stuff. So I was always around the city. So the first time I ever saw that fucking chimp, I was like 16 or something like that. And he let us fucking pet the chimp. So shit was crazy. Shit was crazy. But, I was like, man, good thing that didn't happen to none of me. I'm glad I didn't be like, hey, Mo, how you? Oh, shit. Come back with this shit. I'm trying to fucking pet a chimpanzee. Fuck that. But, I mean, to be able to get attacked like that and live through that, I give it to homie, man. He fucking did it. He fucking did it. Wouldn't have been me, though. Wouldn't have been me. So that was my whole situation there for that. But shit, man, it is time for me to get out of here. I am about to get out of here and go forth with me day and all of that good shit. But I tell you guys, man, I really highly do appreciate you guys letting me hang out, kick it with y'all, play some games, laugh with y'all, entertain y'all, and all that good shit. Excuse me. I do appreciate it. I'm one of those people. I'm really grateful for people's time. Time is something that you can never get back. And you got to be very mindful of who you give your time to. And you got to be mindful that you're not giving your time to people who are putting poison into your brain and making you have negative feelings and negative feelings of anxiety and giving you false or twisted stories to make you feel some type of way. And so I try my best to make sure I'm not one of those people and I'm one of those energies and one of those lights that after you're done fucking with me, you have a good day and you feel more uplifted and maybe a little challenged to better yourself just a little better than what you were doing yesterday. That's the whole goal of what I do. So I really hope that I was able to get that shit accomplished today by hanging out with you guys, because I sincerely do appreciate you guys' time, as I've said. So shit, man, y'all make sure that y'all keep the love going, love each other, keep the peace going, be peaceful to each other. And remember, life is too long and too short to be focused on some negative bullshit. So focus on positivity. I'ma holla at you, motherfucker.